Miss Asiya Korepanova, one of the performers here at this year's Cayman Arts Festival. Miss Asiya, thank you for joining the Phoenix Show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm enjoying being here, performing for the wonderful audience of the theater, of the island, and this is big pleasure and honor to be here.
So how do you like your trip so far to the island?
Oh, it's terrible, just awful. The weather has been wonderful, the venue is gorgeous, I'm meeting new people, making new friends, enjoying my collaboration with Laninanga very much. We just played a big work of Sergei Rachmaninoff for piano for hands, and it's just been very eye-opening experience again, even though this is my second time here.
So how did you get started into your music career?
I got started because I watched my parents practice. Both of my parents are musicians. My mother is a pianist and my father writes music. And even though my parents did not originally want me to be a musician, they didn't force me to take lessons or anything. I watched them and I was very inspired and decided to join the family craft and decided to be a musician as well.
So you kind of got motivated by your parents?
Yes.
So, has there been any highlights or any milestones in your career so far?
Well, milestones happening very often when you are continuing doing something in a disciplined way. Of course, my first milestone was many years ago when I graduated my high school. I was studying in a special music high school back in Moscow. It was a big privilege to get into that school and then to finish it, and then finishing my graduate degree and then moving to United States and winning some competitions and awards and making my Carnegie Hall debut some years ago. And there are many things that can be highlighted for milestones, but the main thing is it is wonderful to celebrate milestones, but it is very important to always continue looking forward and growing and working on your craft and enjoying the fruits of your work and figuring out what's next for you and always have a goal.
So I also understand that you do visual art?
Yes.
And poetry?
Yes.
So could you please tell me a little bit about your poems and your paintings?
Well, I loved reading and writing ever since I was a child, and I loved going to the museums and seeing different visual arts, and later had a very special joy in trying to copy some of my favorite artworks, and that's how I started drawing and painting myself, and it has been sort of a hobby of mine throughout the years, and at some point I decided to create some projects in which I'm drawing and writing something specific to the music I'm playing, and there were works by composers such as Franz Liszt and Johann Sebastian Bach and Modest Mussorgsky, to which I drew paintings and wrote poems and presented these all together in public performances.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Phoenix Zone and all things Cayman and the 20th anniversary of the Cayman Arts Festival. If you enjoyed this episode of the Phoenix Zone and all things Cayman, please share, like, and subscribe.